So hello. So this is a little tiny 4x4 canvas that I'm gonna try something on. It's little, so I can try it and not worry about it. I'm gonna use my Mermaid water dance. This is just a house paint. It's Behr interior satin enamel, deep base. Okay, oops. All right, stir that just a little bit. I'm actually going to use this as my base instead of the weight. I want to see how that works, right? So we're going to pour some of that on here. This is such a small canvas, I'm just going to use my handy dandy little popsicle stick here to spread that around. It's the side here. I really liked how this worked with the cells the last time I used this. And so that's why I wanted to try this as a base coat and see how well it works. I've got to get my edges here. Make sure they're covered. Like that. So, yep. I got the 14-year-old back in the house. Picked him up from boarding school this week. Or last weekend, actually. Oops. It's good to have him back in the house. The grandkids have left, and so I miss them, but it also means I have a little bit more time and maybe some to do things in a peaceful manner. Okay, so we did that. The question is now what colors do I want to use? Oh, I have a little bubble. So let's debubble. Pop the bubble, pop the bubbles. Come on, pop the bubbles. There we go. A little bit more on the edge. Got some there. Alrighty. On the edge. Do that. All right. So I did that. Now, for other colors. So I love the yellow-green combination. So I'm going to put some of my bright yellow by Artist Loft in there. And we're just going to start with like a puddle of that. This is a small canvas, so I shouldn't need a lot. Also, though, like the extra greens in there, and so I have. So I have this one. So this is a deep green by Artist Loft, but I've also put just a little tiny bit of iridescent medium in there to make it shimmery. So I think that will be really nice. So we're going to put a little bit of that in there, right? All right. And then let's go with this green. This is kind of a lighter, I mean, this is a 50-50 of blue yellow. Grab a paint stick over here. Stir that. There's not a whole lot in there. It's got just a little tiny bit in there. Gonna bless you, oh you 14-year-old. Right there. There we go. All right. Put just a touch of the white. That's my Floetrol and Flow Acrylic by Artist Loft. Give it a quick shake there. Used it in a couple of days. Made a mess of myself. It's nothing normal. Oh, look, I guess I got a little bit of white in there, didn't I? No, not a lot, just a little. Okay. All right. What do you think? I think the silver. Okay, so this is silver Floetrol. And I added a little bit of iridescent medium to it. By Royal Langnickel, by the way, because I wanted it to be just a little bit shimmerier than it was. It wasn't quite as shimmery as I would have liked. And for this one, I'm just going to do this. There. So, paper towels. Tell you what, I don't think there's enough paper towels to handle my level of messiness. Okay. So I got that. So then, what I want to do is I want to make sure I don't have any little bubbles in there. Air bubbles. So let's do that over the top here. Don't have to get too close with it. Ooh, there we go. Those air bubbles got popped. All right. Now, so I'm just gonna try not to get my head too far away. And I'm take my little tiny blower and give some direction to this. So you want to go, let's go this way. And get some of those colors shining through it. I think the white has overpowered it. Apologize for that. It looks like I'm getting some really good cells in there though, which is nice. So maybe those colors that come out in the cells. Okay. So what I want to do now, I got this kind of spread out. It's not really secret even. But I'm going to do a little tilting. Let's see what happens with our tilting. So this is where I get messy. I'm trying to think, do I need to put more of that on there so it tilts better? No, that'd be messy. So let's try tilting this way. Can you guys see? Let's see if it kind of moves a little bit. Some of it's moving. Come on. There we go. Just a couple little pieces over the edge. I'm going to move it back. So again. Not sure. What you need to do? Come on. It's moving. So I'm not sure I'm liking this. This isn't doing what I thought it would. I don't know if it's just because I didn't have enough paint on it. So I may have to scrape this one and start over. But you're here with me through for the journey. Okay, I got a couple pieces just tripped over the edge. Come on, make it over the edge. There you go. Come back. Kind of center-ish. Hey, I'm back. Oh, look, I put gloves on. All right, so we're gonna try this again. I didn't add Floetrol to that because I don't have Floetrol at the moment, but I can add a little water. Hold on. You can still see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water in there because I need to thin it out a little bit so that it flows. Being that it's not an acrylic, I don't know how well that's gonna mix, but we're gonna try that, okay? So we're gonna get that mixed so that it's a little thinner, so that maybe it pours better. And so then maybe all the other paints will flow on it better. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay. So let's pour that on here. And actually, I think I'm just going to kind of leave it there. I'm actually not going to spread it to start with. Sit that there and pray I don't knock it off. Okay. So, take that glove off for a second. Now, and I'm not putting any white, but we're going to put a yellow. Okay, so that's the bright yellow from the Artist Loft. And the deep green by Artist Loft with just a little bit of the iridescent medium so that we're going to be shiny. Whoop. Okay. My silver by Artist Loft. That's also got just a little bit of the iridescent in there because I want it to be a little bit more shimmery than it was. I'm gonna put that there. And then I have this Sap Green by by Art Supply. Do that just a touch. Okay. And just add a little bit to that. Let's see what that does. It's currently taking a break, being a human.
Good. Here. Take your dog. Give him a bath. He smells.
There you go. That sounds like fun. All right.
Yes, you stink.
So there's that. All right.
All right.
I'm looking forward to getting my space. No, do it in the shower, not in the tub, please. Okay. So now, see my other videos. Thank you for joining me in my journey with flow acrylics and this fun style of art. Thank you. Hello, Jer. Look, I'm recording. I love you.
Having fun?
I am having fun. I'm looking forward to being locked in a room and you not bothering me between 11 and 3. I love you.
Aww.
Come here, guys.
All right. Love you too, baby.
All right. Oh, wait, no. I want just
Would you like me to take your dishes?
You can, only if you're going to wash them. Otherwise, leave them here because I will wash them when I take them.
I will wash them for you.
Thank you, dearest.
So that your video audience thinks you have a good husband.
Well, I do have a good husband, so there we go. All right, now let's blow on this a little bit. There you go. I'm not really good at that whole mouth blowing thing, so we're gonna get out the world's smallest blower and do that. Tilted over the edge. Okay. Now I can do a little bit of tilting because we've got some really pretty cells going on in there. What's this again?
So you plan to...
So we're gonna come over this way a little bit at a time. We're gonna like do this nice and slow so I try not to lose the composition that I have. And come back because I really actually kind of like it. I just want to get back over to these edges. I actually think, oops, I lost my base. So this is what I'm going to do. Oops, I don't know why I took that off. Let's put it back on. I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to add some paint to the corners. I think maybe that's going to be easier than trying to get it to spread to the corners. There we go. Okay. I think that looks good. Got some edges going on over here. Alright, shouldn't be too bad because I already had that painted, but I want that more smooth look. And right over here, I got some stuff on the edge that doesn't belong there. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I am much happier with this one. I still kind of want to tilt just a little maybe. Let's move around just a little bit. Oops. Okay. So it's got some of the cell features that I like. I feel like maybe I put too much silver. So break that up just a little bit. And it'll come back together on its own. So this is going to do some magical stuff. Alright, so we're going to get the drips off from underneath. And I'm going to move it someplace to dry. And I will make sure I show you what it looks like once it's dry. So, toodaloo, don't forget to thumbs up if you like it. Hit subscribe, ring the notification bell.
So I actually didn't get a dried snapshot of it. I decided I didn't like it. It just felt too gummy. Anyway, it turned out really pretty. I just wound up painting over the top of it later. So you'll see that a few videos from now, somewhere down the road when I get that one edited. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the journey. I really do appreciate everybody's watching and sharing. So have a great day.